Okay. So yesterday we completed discussing the procedure topic. Any doubts, anyone? Any questions?
Sir, if you have any time, could you please explain once again about the report format, sir?
Proc report.
Yes, sir. It is very confusing.
Okay. So very simple. Proc report used to generate the report. Okay. So majorly, see the syntax. Proc report data.
Recording in progress.
So from which data set you want to generate the report? Mention the data set name. So on a column statement, okay, on a column statement, you have to mention the column names. Column names are nothing but variable names. So which variables you want in your output report? For example, in a data set, there are 10 variables are there. All the 10 variables are not required. Which variables are required? Mention those variables only on a column statement. Okay, and you have to define the each column. Means how each column to be printed in your output report. You have to mention that column name, how you want to print. We discussed different options, right? Display option, group option, order option, across option, analysis option. So these options you have to mention. And if you want to give any label instead of variable name, if any label you want to print, just mention in the double quotes, give that label. So like this, every column you can define how to you want to present in your output report. That's it. That's called defining. Compute column is nothing but if you want to create any new column, any new variable which is not available in your data set, directly in the report, any new column if you want to generate, use a compute statement. Compute, mention that column name, close with income. Okay, so in between you can write a compute block statement, how you want to derive that column. Clear? So that's what we discussed in that last class. So column statement, mention the column name, define statement, define the each column, different options, compute statement, you can create a new. We discuss different options, right? Display for just to display purpose. Order, it will group the unique values and keep it in a alphabetical order. Okay. Group option, yes, it will group the unique values in each column. Analysis will do the analysis. So we start some analysis, something about total, and different analysis we did. Some mean, minimum, maximum. Okay. And we saw one more option and across also. So in that column, what is the unique values are there? Those will across, means horizontally it will print it. The output report. Clear? Clear? Any doubts? Anyone? Now? So it looks complex, but when you start practicing, it will be, you will get familiar with it. Okay? Fine, anyone? Any more questions? Okay. If no questions, shall we move to the new topic? So today, we will discuss about two topics. One is SAS ODS and SAS arrays. Okay. So what is date today? 26. Okay. First SAS ODS, then we go to SAS arrays topic. ODS is nothing but output delivery system. Output delivery system. Very simple. What we did is using proc export. Remember what we discussed in the proc export? Anyone tell me what will proc export will do?
Part of data set we are doing the work that should be transferring to.
So any data set was there, the data set we are exporting to a external file. To external location like an Excel file or CSV file, you can export it. Very similar way, but here not a data set. In output window, whatever you are printed, that will export into external file, like PDF file. Okay. So these type of files we will export it. Okay. PDF, we can export as a PDF document, we can export as a HTML document. Okay. We can export as a XML document, and we can export it as a RTF. RTF is nothing but normal Word document, and XLS also, MS Excel. So in these formats, we can export into external. So whatever you are printed in the output window, it will come in your output. For example, you printed some data, you generated some report. That report I need in the form of some PDF document. That time we'll use ODI system. Generally, in real time, this is a scenario. You generated some report, they need some Word document, they need some PDF document. Because you're submitting to the customer at client, he may not able to read the data set, but he can read the PDF document or Word document, right? So for his understanding format, what is the requirement, according to his requirement, we'll generate a report, we'll give it in a PDF document or a RTF document. Okay. So, but how to use this ODS system? Very simple. See the syntax. ODS. Okay. Give the printer name. Printer name is nothing but whether it is a PDF file or a PDF or HTML, XML, that we have to mention here. Okay. Then file equal to mention the location of the file. Where you want to store this file. Location of the file, and with the file name, give extension also. Okay. Okay. Then close your ODS system. ODS printer. Close the ODS system. So before you starting and before you ending, in between, whatever the procedures you write it, that is not all the printable procedures. Printable procedures. If you wrote any procedure, you print anything in an output window. Okay, you can mention here. So those will come in the output window. The output report. Okay. See example, how to use this ODI system. Very simple, very easy. For example, I'm writing the proc name. I'm printing the data set in output window. Okay, if you write normally like this, it will print in the output window. Correct? Now, I need this in a PDF document. What do you have to do? Very simple. See the syntax. Start with ODS. Give the printer name. I need in the PDF document. So where in which location you want? Give the location. For example, on a desktop. For example, I'm taking in my E drive. Okay. Here already have something. I'm deleting this. Yeah. See, in E drive. In E drive, I'm going to store the PDF document. E drive. The file name, you can give it anything. Class 1 is my file name. Dot PDF file. Location, file name with extension. PDF document ID. Okay. Then ODS PDF, close, just close, that's it. Started here and close, ended here. Now you run this code again now. Now see, do you want to save for this file? So it is asking to store in a, save in a E drive. Check here. You're getting in the PDF document. So now whatever we printed in the output window, now it is coming in the PDF document. You can check the log also. See, the ODS PDF was printed into E drive class 1 PDF. So you can go and check in your E drive also. See, there is a PDF document was stored just now with my system date. Simple. Not only PDF document, whichever format you want. For example, I need in a HTML format. So ODS just change instead of PDF, change as HTML. File name also gives that HTML. Just changing these 3 places. Now it will save in a HTML format. Okay, see the log. So writing HTML body class from that HTML. Okay, see class 1 Microsoft Edge HTML document. Saved as HTML document. So this HTML document you can open in using Microsoft Edge or Chrome or Internet Explorer, your wish. Okay, here. Not only this one, even if you want an RTF document, RTF is nothing but normal Word document. Okay, it will come in the Word document. Last one RTF, Word document. You can directly print in the Word document. Mostly in real time, we'll use this either PDF or RTF. Sorry. It's directly coming in RTF. Not only like one procedures. In between these two, ODS starting and ODS close, in between these two, how many procedures you wrote? All the procedures will print in the output. So I'm writing proc content also, for example, proc content. Data. So I'm printing the data set and I'm giving the content of the data set. Both will print in the output window along with in your output document also will come. See here. Sorry, something went wrong. I think spelling mistake. Yeah. Asset class. It's a class spelling wrong. Okay. Done now. See. The output window also you can see here. Both PDF, both printing and it will print the data set and it will also give the content of the data set also. See, data set was printed and the content also given in the output window. Same thing will come in the output window. See, we got a print and content, both the procedures output we got in output report. Okay. You can more effectively, you can change your report. You can change the titles. If you don't want this dates and page number, we can remove those date and page number. You can update the titles. You can give the footnotes. Titles, footnotes. Also, you can give it. Okay. For example, I'm giving some title. So for this one, I'll give one title. What you're doing here, it's cell data set printing the data. This is the data. Title. Let me give another letter type. Where I use content. Give any titles, I'm just showing. So this title was updated first in the output window. Same only will come reflect in your output report also. See, title was changed. Dataset plus content dataset. So it is first it will update in the output window. Okay. Title got changed. Same thing it will print in the output report. For example, if you don't want this dates and pay number, what is the options I have? Do you remember anyone? I already gave. These dates are page numbers. I don't want to print in the output window. What is the option I have? No. No number will give loan into the page number. No date. Date and the date and week it won't print in the output window. Use option no number, no date. See, date and pay number was one. Same thing here also in the output report also to one. Date and pay number. Okay, that's clear. Understand? Very simple concept. Normal procedure I will do it. Just you will add a this ODS system starting and before. Any doubts? Any questions? Any doubts? Able to understand? Clear up to now?
This title is for removing the title and creating the title, right, sir?
Title is for giving the title only. Simple.
Yes.
By default, it will give the title as the SaaS system.
Okay.
The SaaS is the default title. Instead of the title, if you want any other title, you can give it as a title statement.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between export and this, sir? Like that is also same procedure, right? Like we are doing
No,
the same
data,
thing.
there you are exporting the data set, right? Here, output window, what you are doing, you are exporting.
Okay.
Here, the data set you are exporting. Correct?
Okay.
You have a data set, you are exporting. But data set was different, your output report is different, right?
Right, right.
Data step will generate using data step.
Okay.
Window will generate using proc steps. Correct? Proc rate, proc content, proc means proc report. These procedures will use to generate the output.
Okay.
Those outputs we can get using ODS.
So generally we'll use which one, sir? This one or export one? Both.
That's a different scenarios. Both are
Scenario.
different scenarios. Your final output report, we'll use ODS system.
Okay.
You have some data set, you want some in Excel file, the data. You will use proc export. So how you need a data, you need a report. Simple.
Okay.
Both are different. Yeah. This report more effectively you can create. Should I told you right? Some styles and all you can give it. See here. Let me give another example on this one. Okay, class 1 PDF file I'm generating. Okay, just normal print only. a variable name and text for height and height variable. I'm using the styles. Okay, you can use the styles like this. Right? Header background color, the data background colors, column widths, styles in which font you want, what is the size of the font. Like this, so many things we can give it. Okay. Open the ODS, close the ODS system. I need in a PDF doc. It is normal printing. See. Here. What I give for age, height, weight, header, background color, I gave as a green. Coming in the green. Data background color is yellow. Yellow. Okay. So like this, effectively you can create your report and you can submit. Let's see one more also. Okay. See here. Not only background colors. For example, data. The data background color yellow, font style any italic, font page is Arial. Arial, Times Roman, anything you can keep it. Okay. Some statements used. Instead of proc print, to use proc report also, you can use these styles. We will define, right? We'll define the each column. That time you can define the each column in these styles. Same style statements, you can use it in a proc report also. Okay. Okay. Using sum statement to give the sum for each columns. See, now it is coming in a background color yellow and it is coming also in italic. Font style you gave us italic. It's coming in italic. Okay. Like this, you can effectively create your report and you can submit. This is how we can use it. ODS system, output delivery system. Okay, clear?
Yeah, sir, clear.
That's it.
Yeah, clear, sir.
Very simple ODS system. Okay. Instead of normal printing, same thing you're exporting to the XML file. Okay. Okay, fine then. So that is for ODS system. So the next topic is arrays. What is an array? What is an array? Any idea? What is an array? Did you have anywhere? What is array?
Yes, sir, I have a little bit idea about, I'm not sure, but we're indicating 0 or 1 in computer language. I think so.
No, that's not related to array. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Array is nothing but a group of similar data. A group of similar data you are storing under one element called an array element. Grouping of similar data. For example, you have group of information is there. For all this group of information, you are placing under one element called an array element. Why I was telling a similar information means same data type you have to use. Okay, there are similar observations are there, similar variables are there. Similar means same type of data type should be there. So all this information you are storing as a under one element called array. Okay, a group of similar data are variables storing under one element called array. Okay. Now here two questions will raise. One first is how to create this array. Second is how to use this array. If you understand these 2 points, your work is simple. First we'll know how to create an array. First we'll discuss how to create an array. Then usage we'll see. How to create. If you take some data. See, this is my input data. Data, I have variables like this, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. I have some colors information I have. See, yellow, pink, orange, green, blue. All this colors information I want to place under one array. Or else all these variables A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, all the similar variables, all this 8, 1, 2, 5, all these variables, we want to store under one element called array. That it's also not mandatory that you have to keep it all the variables also. You want to keep only 3 variables, or you want to keep only 4 variables, you can store. How can I create an array? First of all, very simple. Use a keyword called array. Okay. Array. Mention the array name, what you want to create. You can give the array name as anything. For example, my array name is colors. Okay, open a bracket. Mention how many variables are going to store this array. For example, I'm storing 5 variables. What are those? A1 to A5. Simple. All these are character data. I'm using the dollar symbol. If it is a numeric data, not required. So what are the variables? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. All these 5 elements I'm storing under one element called array. Okay. Run the program. See the log. See, program runs successfully without any errors. That meaning that array was created. Okay, if you open check data set, you can't check that one in the log in the data set because that is not a variable. It's an element. Okay, it will be created in the background only. You can use it directly. You can't check in the data set. If a program created successfully means done successfully means okay, that element was could have been created. Okay, clear? So this is how we have to create an array. Array name in the bracket mention then how many variables are storing and you have to pass those variables.
So what is mean how many?
What is the meaning of?
Within the bracket, yes. Color. Sets of the
Colors is the array name, element name.
What is mean by yes, sir?
Colors Yes, sir. This
In
one.
within brackets.
It's not
right?
yes, it's a 5.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
The number of variables you are storing, 4 variables or 3 variables or 5 variables.
Okay, sir.
So I'm storing the 5 variables, I have to give the number as a 5. Okay. Okay. Next. So now we understand how to create array and how to use this array. Let's see a couple of examples on this one. This is my input data set. Okay. A1, A2, A3, A4. Now, for suppose I want to do some calculation. Generally, how will do? Generally, sum of A1, comma A2, comma A3, comma A4. Like this, all the variables you need to pass. If you have 10 variables, also 10 variables, or 20 variables, 20 variables you have to give. Correct? This is how we have to write. You will get a sum. Sometimes if you want to calculate some average, I'm using the mean function. Again, you have to write mean of A1, comma A2, comma A3, comma A4. It's like a repeated work, some lengthy work. 2 variables, 3 variables are fine. If it is 10 variables, 20 variables is there. It's very difficult to write it like this. Instead of like this, okay. If you're using any time all the variables together, you can go for an arrays concept. Instead of using all the variables, just use one array. Your work will be done. Let's see how to use. First, create an array. How to create an array? Array. Give the array name. You can give it any name. Tell me any array name. You can give any name. For example, my array name is
Numericals.
numericals. Okay, numerical is my array name. So open a bracket. How many variables you want to store? 4 variables. What are those variables? A1 to A4. Done. Program run successfully. That means numerical map array element was created. Okay, so let me use that one in my code. How to use? For example, I want to do some calculation. Sum of. Instead of mentioning all the variable names, just use an array. Numerical of. I'm giving star. Okay. We run the program. Now it is giving same sum. 21 1 plus 24 plus 52 plus 11. 88 83. Like this, I can use it. Simple. If you want to calculate some average values, use mean of. Instead of writing all the variables names, just use an array. You want to calculate some minimum values, use min function, min of. Maximum value, max of.
So what is the intention of star?
I'll come to that point only. See here, star is nothing but you are selecting all the variables. It's going to resolve as a A1, A2, A3, A4. See, it is giving correctly only observations, sum, average, minimum value 4, maximum value is 52. Output is coming correctly. So here, what is the star meaning? It's going to resolve the all the values, all the variables are stored in this array. So it's going to resolve as a A1, A2, A3, and A4. You could
Sir,
have-
I have a doubt.
Hmm.
In proc frequency, we have a star symbol also.
That's different. That's a table statement we'll write.
Yes, sir. That is different one.
No, that is different.
Sure.
That their usage is different. Here it is usage is different.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
See here. So why I haven't mentioned numerical of 4? So if you mention numerical of 4, it means fourth element. So the fourth variable only will resolve. Okay. Numerical of 3 means if you mention 3, it will resolve only third variable. Okay, if you mention 2 means only second variable will resolve. 1 means only first variable will resolve. Okay. That's the reason I gave star. If we give star, it's going to resolve for all the variables. If you mention 4 means only fourth variable it will resolve. So do you want to check also? You can check here. See. For
So,
example,
but in case of creation of name, we are giving 4 na, sir.
yeah, while creating, you have to give the number correctly. But while using, at the time of usage, okay, you have to give like this only. Okay. For example, instead of star, if you use a 4, see the difference, okay?
While
Showing the
creating,
difference.
for example, we don't know the
Once again. See, let me complete this example. I'm using the 4, I'm using the star. See the difference in the output. You won't get any error. Okay. So 4 means, see, only A4 values it will get. But when you use the star, it did the sum of all this 21 plus 24 plus 52 plus 11. Clear? So that is the difference. That's the reason instead of specific number while using, you have to mention the star. Okay. Now, if you want only third variable, you can use that type, the order. Now, you can ask the question.
Yeah, for example, actually in input, you are giving like A1, A2, A3, A4. If we don't know how many variables are there. In that case, what we have to use?
Okay.
Some like 100 numbers or 120 numbers. Exactly, we don't know the figure. How many numbers are there?
Don't give any number.
Okay.
Okay. Same here only. I'm not giving any number only. Run the code. Still you are getting same output. A4 is nothing but fourth value it is taking. A star is nothing but it is all into the all the values. Okay. Don't give the number.
No need to give the number.
Number. Simple.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a syntax actually. Okay. This is how we have to create an array. In a bracket, you have to give the number. If you don't know the number, don't give the number. Simple. Okay.
Okay.
But
If
if
we
you tell directly like this, okay. So tomorrow someone will ask, okay, sir, I want to store only 3 variables, only 2 variables, only 5 variables, only 6 variables. 100 variables are there, only 10 variables only I want to store, I want to create an array. That time, you have to specify the number for which variables you want to store. Okay. I can also create a two arrays as well.
And if we want first three variables,
Yeah,
sir. Okay.
that's what I was telling.
Can I ask, sir?
One second. I was telling the
Yeah.
same thing. For example, first three variables, A1 to A3, one array can create. Okay. If you want to create some A2 to A4, A2, A3, A4, or A2 to A2 or enough. Like this, only specific variables. I can create two arrays. First three variables, I can create one array. These two variables, I'm creating another array. So that time you have to mention the number. If not mention the number, then SAS won't understand. Even the year also, if you not mention also, no problem, because directly what you are passing is important. End of the day. Two arrays you can create.
If we want first one, third one, fifth one, like that only, then what we can, so many arrays we cannot create, right, sir? So in that case,
No, you can also create so many arrays. That's not a problem for creating an array.
no, like every time we have to mention so many arrays, right? Like that,
No, that depends on see how you got a requirement. You got A1, A3, A5. These variables only want to create an array. You can create.
so in that case, we have to mention all the variables there.
Yes, you have to mention end of the day variable names only.
Okay. So whatever the
Here you have
variable,
to pass the variable names only. Why I'm giving the hyphen meaning is nothing but A1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will result.
Right.
Okay, end of the day variable names only. Which variables? Character variables or numeric variables? You have to
Oh.
write. So for which variables you want to create one array? You want to store one array. Okay, clear? Like this, multiple arrays you can create. So while creating, which variables you want to store, those values, those variables you can pass. It's not mandatory that you have to be there in the order. It should be there of same data type. That is, you have to make sure. Either you pass all the character variables or numeric variables. Two things you cannot pass at a time for one array. Okay. Clear? Everyone?
yes,
Understand how to use an array? How you have to use. Simple. Creation is simple. Array name, pass the variables. But resolving how to use only you have to understand. Clear? Any doubts here? Till now it is clear.
in case of numerical 4 you have mentioned, no, sir? I want like only like 2. Fourth variable you will give the sum, right, sir? In this case.
Okay, which one? This one.
Like that, I want 3 and 4.
3 and 4 you cannot give like this.
Not
Pass only one value.
like sum of one variable is actually not required, right? Generally.
Not required. That's what I was saying. That's the reason I'm using the star.
Okay.
So why I explain this one? Why instead of 4, why I use a star? If I use a 4, it resolves to only 4. That's the reason I'm using the star. For that one, I am giving this example. Okay.
Fine.
If you mention 3 means only the third variable will resolve. If you mention 2 means only second variable will resolve. That's the reason I am mentioning the star. Okay. To show you that one, I gave this example. Okay. Let's see one more example also. The same way how to create and how to use an array. Let me take some data. Okay, listen the requirement here. So a list of family incomes I have. There are 3 family IDs, 12 family incomes I have. Okay, their incomes. Family ID, family income 1, family income 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12 family incomes I have. My requirement is check the each family income. If your family income is less than 3,000, wherever the family income is less than 3,000, replace that value as a missing. If my family income is more than 3,000, keep it as it is. For example, your family income is 3,281. It's more than 3,000 only. So I need my output data set, I need this value only. For example, here family income is less than 3,000. Here I needed missing value. Missing is nothing but dot because it's a numeric variable, right? So I'm supposed to get it out. Clear? This is the requirement. Generally, how will do it? Not using arrays, I'm asking. I'll tell you using how to do it in arrays. In normal way, how will you do it? So this is the input data set. You have to create an output data set where it contains where the family income is less than 3,000. It should be missing. Got it? So this is the requirement. Tell me what is the program. Tell me. Got it? Is the requirement?
If by using if condition we can do, I think. So
Tell me how to use using this condition only you have to do it. Okay. Tell me. Data. The data set name. One.
Write it tester.
The data test.
Then call that. Then input the total things, sir. Whatever the statement you have given.
Why again we need to give the input?
Okay.
Already data set is there, right? Use it.
Set, yes, yes.
set family income.
Now tell me from this input data set you are creating one test output data
Sir,
set.
if
Hmm.
family income
Family income.
greater than
two.
Greater than,
greater
less
than or
than,
equal to 3,000.
Okay.
Let me- 3,000 play display as 1 and
What I write display.
sir, display that I'm thinking, sir, that I'm not getting that word.
sorry, for family income 1 less than, sir.
Family income less than 3,000.
Then
Then
family income 1
family income 1
equal to
equal to
dot.
no. Done. Simple. So wherever the family income 1 for this variable, if it less than 3,000, it will come missing. Similarly, for his family income 2, family income 2 is less than 3,000, replace with missing. Family income 3 is less than 3,000, replace with the missing. Clear? Same for all family incomes, same way I write it.
12.
For all the 12 family incomes, 12 if statements you have to write. That time, what going to happen? Wherever the family income is, for all the variables, wherever the family income less than 3,000, so you got a missing values.
Yes, sir.
So this you are writing 12 times if statement. Can I write it simply using an arrays? Data test underscore array. set family income. Okay. First, I'm going to create one array. How to create an array? Array. Give me array name. You can give any name.
Income, sir.
For example, income is my array name. So
Hmm.
what are the variables you want to store here?
12 variables.
All variables.
What are those variables?
Hmm.
Family income 1
Family
to
income
2,
1 to
12. All these variables I want to store under one array called income. Okay. So observe here. Same thing. How can I change? I'm changing the thing. So every time this family incomes are changing. Instead of family income 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to use a income. Array I'm using. Array of, if I mention star,
Total.
if it is going to resolve all.
Hmm.
Okay. But will it be acceptable? See, income of star meaning, what income of star will come? Income of 1 meaning?
Single family.
Income of 1 is nothing but family income 1 will come. Correct? It is changes as the family income 1 less than 3,000. Then family income 1 is going to come. If income of 2 means
Second family.
income of 3,
Third.
third. Now like this, every value, every time I need to, this value has to change.
Yes, sir.
To change this value, can I write some do loop? Do I is equal to 1 to 10, 1 to 12. Close the end loop. Whenever the loop will rotate, this value will change.
So, but we are using star, na? Star means nothing but from initial to
So
ending
we
only, na?
here, if we use a star, what going to happen? Okay, let me show you. Okay, here you can't use a star. Why? Meaning, see, if you use a star, what is the meaning of star here? Okay, income of star is nothing but it will resolve all the family incomes. So your statement will come like this: family income 1, family income 2, family income 3, less than 3,000, 3, 4, 5. All the values will resolve and it will get come as a 3,000. Then again, family income 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal to star. Is it a meaningful condition? Family income 1, family income 2, family income 3 less than 3,000. Do you write a condition like this? Always will write a condition for one variable, you will write one condition, correct? You cannot write it 5 variables, right? Variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and variable 4, and you cannot write a condition. It won't work. It will throw an error. Every time you can apply a condition only one variable on a one variable. At a time, you can't apply. If you want to apply on multiple variables, you write a different else statements. Correct? Else, again, family income 2 less than 3,000. Or else one more if statement you have to write it. And a one if statement and one condition only, you cannot apply all the variables, right? If it is like this, I could have mentioned here only, right? If family income 1, 2, 3 less than 3,000. Clear? Understand? That's the reason I'm not using star. Understand, everyone? I'm giving the I value. So in this I value, I am passing in the do loop by 1 to 2. So every time this when loop will rotate, the value will change. So when I is equal to 1, income of 1. Income of 1 is nothing but family income 1. I is equal to 2. So income of 2 is nothing but family income 2. So every time loop will rotate. See. For each family income, wherever the family income is less than 3,000, we replace with missing. and you created an extra variable called I. If you don't want that one, you can drop that I as well. Okay. Clear? That's it. Understand this example? Clear? Okay, let me give one more example last. This time you guys will tell me the array program. Okay. So my requirement is C. There is core data set here. My requirement is here every observation you multiply with -1. Every observation means -2 into -1, 1 into -1, -3 into -1, 0 into -1. Every observation need to multiply with -1. Generally, what I will do, every observation means every variable. Item 1, -1 into item 1. So like this, every observation is going to be multiplied with -1. See? So here I'm writing the 4 variables are there, 4 statements you are writing. If 10 variables are there, 10 statements you are writing. Instead of like this, can you do it using arrays? So this is my input data set. Write a program in arrays. Every observation has to multiply with -1. How can I do it using arrays? This is manually a normal program I did it. You tell me how to do it arrays. Similar way, above way, how I did it? Same way, you have to create an array and you have to apply that array. Can someone tell me?
Data sum,
Data?
some name. Okay. So,
Okay.
um,
4 array. Using arrays we'll try. Okay. Set is the score is my input data.
so
Okay. Yeah.
array name, array,
Array.
give some names and name, name.
Can give any name. Shall I give number?
There are 4 variables, 4, sir. 4 observations.
What are the 4 variables? Item?
Item 1,
Item 1 to
4, sir.
okay.
If you use do, sir, do I is equal to
Do I is equal to
1 to 4, sir.
1 to 4.
If score,
If
score item,
no, I is equal 1 to 4. Now what is that? If 1. Let's continue. Why you wrote a loop? Yes. So very good. Instead of item 1, instead of item 1, you have to use the
Yes.
array, right?
Yes.
Array of 5. Simple. Number of 5 is number of 1 is nothing but item 1. Number of 2 is nothing but item 2. Number of 3 is nothing but item 3. Number of 4 is nothing but item 4. That's it.
Okay.
Right. So 3 observations are created. Every observation is multiplied with -1. One extra variable is created, you can draw that variables. Okay. That's it. So this is how we can create an array and we can use an array. Clear? That's it for arrays. There any doubts? Anything? Understand how to use, how to create and how to use? I'll give 2 tasks on this topic. Okay. The first task. This is the input data set, same family income input data set only. Create a new data set from the family income to calculate the tax income. There are tax income variables you have to calculate. That is 10% of respective family income. So manually I wrote a program and showing here. So you have to create it. 12 family incomes are there. 12 tax incomes I need. That is 10% of their family incomes. 10% means 0.1. So this is manually, I'm getting the output like this. 12 family incomes and 12 tax incomes. How the each tax income was derived? 10% of their respective family income. Now same output data set I'm supposed to get it when you write a program using arrays. You have to do it using arrays. That is a task. Clear? That is the first task. This is the second task. It's most frequent interview question. Replace all the character missing values with NA, all the numeric missing values with 0. So this is the input data set. Okay. Wherever missing, for example, name is the character variable. Wherever the space is there, this is a missing values, right? I need a NA. It is a numeric variable. There are dots are there, right? I need in that place zeros. Replace all the character missing values with NA, all the numeric values missing with a 0. Okay. Using arrays, you have to write a program and you have to go for these 2 tasks. Okay, clear? Everyone is clear? Both the tasks? So everyone has to complete the task and to complete the one. Clear both the tasks? Once again. Any doubts?
No, sir. Clear, sir.
Others?
Clear, sir.
Manasa,
Yes, dear. Yeah, clear, sir.
Radvi, Srinath. Okay. Fine. So that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow with a new topic.
Recording stopped.